Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be looking back at what was probably Ninjago's best trailer ever. That, of course, being the first trailer for Ninjago Dragons Rising, or as we called it at the time, Ninjago United, since the Dragons Rising title had not yet been revealed, and the Ninjago United prototype title had been leaked. So with that being said, since it is the 1 year anniversary of this trailer, more or less, this is April 2nd by the time you are seeing this video. April 1st was yesterday. I just don't like to post anything serious on April 1st, you know, just because it's April Fool's Day. But I figured I would go back through that initial trailer and my breakdown to said trailer, talk about how things have changed since then in terms of Ninjago community discussion and theorizing, and I especially am curious to see what exactly I was theorizing about surrounding the merge itself as revealed in this initial teaser for Dragons Rising itself. So without further ado, let's get started. I will simply be playing a clip from my breakdown, then I will provide some modern day commentary, so on and so forth until the video is over. Let's get started. Let's start at the beginning. Let's break this down here. Let's go half speed. Let's go through this, try to figure out what in the heck is going on. So, starting things off here, we have this nice ripple in the sky. We've been theorizing that this could be time travel related, maybe some type of reality bending shenanigans. I'm not really sure what's coming through the portal. That appears to be maybe Ninjago City, if I had to take a guess. But it is kind of hard to see what exactly that is there. But I'm assuming it's Ninjago City. Could be another realm as well, who's to say. Also kind of looks like maybe some type of eyeball right here in this shot specifically. Maybe this is the eye of this season's villain, who's to say. Alright, so in terms of this first segment right here, I talked a lot about time travel. Now, at the time of recording this video right here, back last year, the set list for the summertime sets was actually out, and one of the sets was obviously the Destiny's Bounty Race Against Time, and I know that that set name threw off a lot of people in terms of theorizing about what Ninjago United was going to be all about. Of course, again, Dragons Rising. But no, that set name actually was just completely random. There was no time travel involved here, and obviously coming through the portal here was the Kingdom of Imperium. We didn't know at the time what exactly that was. Now we do 1 year later, and it was not a giant eyeball. I don't know what I was on about regarding that. So, I mean, I guess it kind of looks like an eyeball, sure, but obviously we now know this to be the Kingdom of Imperium during the merge. But yes, Jay is there front and center, and the ninja do have their core outfits in this trailer. They are all in their core outfits. So glad that those are finally in the show. Those are officially canon. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, the core suits, man. The core suits being canon. I am so happy. You have no idea. Now, I'm not sure if these are going to be the ninjas' like official costumes in the show. Probably not, because we do know that they are getting new minifigures for Ninjago United. But core suits being in the show, I'm happy with that. Yeah, so for these segments, I talk about how I'm excited that the core suits are actually canon, and that still remains true. I've actually been rewatching some of Dragons Rising Season 1 to prepare for Season 2 coming out here in a couple of days, and I love the way that the core suits look in the show, especially in this trailer. The animation, the lighting, all of that was just so good to see for the first time, and I do think those core suits are relatively good designs. Could they be a little bit more detailed? I guess, sure. But that's not what Ninjago Core was all about. These were very simple, very basic, and I felt like they only used that to their advantage. My only critique involving how the core suits were involved with Dragons Rising Season 1, I wish that the ninja used them for longer, because they really only have them in flashback sequences, and a couple of the ninja, including Nia, and I guess Kai to an extent too, they were found with their core suits. So my only critique, maybe they could have been used a little bit longer, but of course I'm not exactly sure how that would have worked for Dragons Rising, and obviously, yes, we did see some full-on actual suits for Dragons Rising for the ninja. The core suits were in fact not their main outfits, but I still really enjoy the fact that they are canon, and this trailer made them look just so much better. There's a dragon. We know that dragons are going to be a big part of this season as well, and dragon right there. So I almost wonder if this weird reality bending storm
is going to cause some dragons to come into the world, or maybe it's going to open Ninjago to a different universe.
Okay, so here I talk more about the merge itself. Of course, at the time we didn't know that it was called the merge. I talk about how the ripples in the sky might pave the way for multiple dragons to enter Ninjago, and I guess in a way that did end up being correct. Not sure what I was talking about involving the different universes clashing together here. I feel like at that point in time, we were all still all hopped up on the time travel idea. But of course, what ended up happening was the merged a bunch of realms together. Some of those realms already had dragons of their own, obviously, and when they bring them all together, obviously dragons are going to be everywhere, including the dragon that we see in the trailer, which turned out to be the matriarch dragon from Dragons Rising Season 1.
Lloyd looking fantastic. The animation looks so good, dude. I'm so happy with this. But Lloyd in his core suit, black eyes. Worth noting, black eyes, no green eyes. Is Lloyd powerless here? Something might have happened to the timeline. Maybe Lloyd never gets his powers, or maybe he's not an elemental master. I don't know, but black eyes for Lloyd, worth considering, worth theorizing about. You betcha I'm going to be doing a video about that.
Okay, so for this segment, yeah, the lighting really messed me up here. And I remember at the time there were a lot of people that thought like me. Like, hey, Lloyd doesn't have green eyes in the trailer. He does. The lighting just made them look extremely dark. He does have green eyes. Obviously, we know that to be the case now, having seen Dragons Rising Season 1. But I will say, what I said regarding the animation still remains true. Like I said, I've been rewatching a ton of Season 1 to prepare for Season 2, and in a lot of situations, the animation is incredible. Ninjago had a huge step up in its animation budget for this season, and the animation, the visuals, all of that is just gorgeous. There were multiple points during my rewatch where I was like, okay, I need to go back and screenshot that moment, just because the animation was just amazing, incredible. Again, the lighting can sometimes be a little tricky. Case in point, this sequence right here during the trailer. But what I said regarding the animation still remains true.
And here is the chaos. Look at all these different realities, realms, universes. I don't know what's going on here, man, but the sky is splitting. I feel like Ninjago is going to merge in terms of like its timeline or...
Yeah, so more timeline talk here. Again, that pesky set list, man. But no, we have all of the different realms here merging with Ninjago, obviously. This is the center of the merge. And I do mention realms, but I was more so attached to the idea of this being like a timeline thing.
I'm looking forward to this season, man, quite a bit. I hope this trailer restores a lot of the hype that people have had for Ninjago. I hope that this trailer restores a lot of people's faith in the show, because come on, you gotta admit, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, following Ninjago Crystallized, a lot of Ninjago fans were kind of just over the series. I know that Crystallized was a very, very divisive season, to say the least. But Dragons Rising did eventually restore a lot of people's faith in the show, and I think that's awesome. Despite what some of you guys might think about Dragons Rising, overall, the Ninjago community has been pretty positive towards Dragons Rising Season 1 and Dragons Rising as a series thus far, and I feel like this trailer, again, it provided a lot of intrigue, and it was definitely the start of something amazing for Ninjago, the start of a new era, at least in my opinion, of course. And with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Again, since it was the 1-year anniversary of what was probably one of Ninjago's best trailers ever, I figured I would go through my initial breakdown of said trailer and talk about how things might have evolved in terms of Ninjago community discussion and theorizing on the channel itself here, now that we actually have more context surrounding the merge and everything going on in Dragons Rising as a series. So thank you so much for watching today's video. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments regarding what you think about this trailer and everything in between. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.